welcome back to the channel, Jamie Fran Colors. If you're new here, welcome. We're so glad you found us. Today, we are finishing up this beautiful picture by Kirby Roseanne's. This is in his newest book, Mythic World, and I believe this has quickly became my favorite of his books. So I am very excited. So today we're going to do, there's just two color combinations that we're going to do to finish this Sphinx up. So the first is going to be gold, and the second is going to be kind of an emerald green kind of color, we're thinking. Well, it'll be green. Who knows if it'll be emerald. Yeah. All right, so let's zoom in just a little bit and we will do the gold color combination. And then, yeah. All right, here we are, all nice and zoomed in. This is the part where we're going to use the most pencils. So really we've used very little pencil in this piece so far, but this is where our colored pencils are going to come in to play. And we're going to start, we're using Prismacolors, just so you know, but you can use whatever pencils you have. All right, we're just going to layer up these pencils. So let's start with a nice yellow color. I'm going to use Canary Yellow 916, but you just pick a yellow. When you think yellow, pick that pencil. Okay, so Canary Yellow. We'll do her face because that's just kind of fun, right? All right, so we're going to put this kind of all over. We might leave a little spot or two for an extra highlight, but this is going to be kind of our base coat everywhere color. There we go, just nice light layer all over her face. Okay. There, and I did leave a little bit of a little highlight right there on her cheek. Okay. Then we're going to take the goldenrod and we're going to put some shadows in. So for things to look metallic, it really is about the contrast between your light and your dark. So you're wanting to build up these colors to be dark. So we're going to have really light, oh my goodness, this pencil is like crumbling. It's probably an older pencil. So we're building up color so that we have really dark sections and we have really light sections, so that we have a nice contrast. Okay. This pencil, I don't know what's up with it. She's not working very well. It's kind of crappy. It's crumbling on me. I wonder if I have another goldenrod, because I don't like that idea of having to deal with that. Let me see if I have another one in my stash. Well, my goodness, no, of course not. I have every other color in extra, but not this one. So you're just going to have to shape up and behave. All right, so we're just going to layer this color on there. This is still that goldenrod. Putting in shadows. This is kind of our mid color. Okay. Maybe a little more by his nose, her nose on this side. Okay. Pretty. I like that so far. That's pretty. Okay. Now we're going to grab a brown. You can grab whatever brown you like. I have grabbed dark umber. This is 947. And this is going to help us darken up those shadow areas. And he's given us some nice indications of where those might be. So that is nice. You can start there and then see if there's anywhere else that you want darker. I think I want under this headband to be shaded. There we go. I have had allergy problems this year. I haven't had allergy problems in a couple of years. And then this year, my goodness, and they flare up in the evening, something fierce. Oh, I feel like I do pretty good during the day. And then in the evening, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. Anybody else having worse allergy problems this year than they have in the past? Because, like I said, the last few years, I haven't had any problems hardly at all. Oh, this year. All right, so we're just building up that brown. Just light layers. Easy does it. You can always go in and make something darker, but it's harder to go in and make it lighter. So just lots of light layers. Okay, I'm going to put a little under her lip there. Okay. All right, now to warm up this brown color that we have, I'm going to grab an orange. You can grab whatever orange you want. I am actually grabbing the color that is called orange. This is 918. But you want just something with an orange tint to just kind of warm up that brown a little bit. So I'm just going to go over the brown, and I could fade out a little bit into the yellow, but I'm mostly putting this just over the brown. It just kind of brings some warmth into it. I really like adding that orange. You wouldn't have to add the orange and you'd still have a nice goldy metallic idea, but I just really like adding that orange to add a little warmth in there. Especially where my goldenrod's giving me issues, so. I'll have to put in an order to the art store. Dang, hate when that happens. Because you can't just order one pencil, so I'll have to look and see what else I need, right? Yes. Okay. Ooh, I love adding that orange. It's so nice. I think I do really like bringing it past the brown a little bit, you know? Really pretty. So you see how we have like some really dark and some really light? Well, we're gonna go just a little bit darker. So I am going to grab black. We don't use black a lot, but we're going to use it with metallics and just put it in the deepest, darkest shadows just to really get that depth between the light and the dark. So I'm going to put this way back here on like the temples, back in the furthest part of her face, back where it's going to be shadowed by the hair. And okay, and maybe we'll go right around the edge, very tight, like I'm tight lining the headband. Okay, just to bring a little bit of depth under her hair. Okay. Now we're just going to go the other direction. So I'm going to grab the brown just a little bit and blend out that black a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Okay, and then we can grab the goldenrod and see if there's any places we want to add this or fade anything out, smooth anything out. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then we're going to go back to our yellow. I'm using canary yellow. You can use whatever yellow you have. Just blend those out a little bit more. Nice, nice. I really like this. Looks so good. Okay, and then to blend that cheek that we wanted to highlight, we can grab a cream or an ivory or even a white. I have cream, and we'll just kind of feed it in there. Look how pretty that is, and you have that really darks to those really lights, and it just gives it such a pretty golden tone. I love it. All right, so we're gonna do the Sphinx in that gold all over. Okay, so do that, and then come back and we'll do her embellishments and jewelry. Okay. All right, so we have all of her colored. I love that. Do you just love that? Oh my gosh. Oh, so pretty. So let's go ahead and do some green. There's not a ton on here. I mean, these are fairly small, but I think they will be really pretty. So let's start with True Green 910. And we're going to color kind of base coat, color everything this color. Yeah, just get it in there. And we'll do up here as well. Just kind of do all of it together because there's not that much. Okay, one color down. Now let's grab, let's see, what is this? This is, I don't know. I think this is peacock green. Let's grab a little peacock green here. And we'll put that in the darker areas. Very pretty. This is number 907. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's peacock green. So I'm putting this where he has his hatching and in the shadows. Go, and then on our little headband, I'm going to put it along the hairline and then kind of tight line it on the upper and bottom edge. Here we go. Oh, you can't even see that. I'm so sorry. Let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, then I'm going to grab Indigo Blue 901 to put some darker shadows in there. Yeah. I'll kind of tightline the top and bottom with this. Maybe some areas that are shadowed by hair. We go back in there. I'm doing this very similarly to how I did the gold, because I do want that high contrast between light and dark. So I'm kind of taking the same approach I did with our gold. Okay. Then to bring some of that green back in, just like we did the orange, we're going to use 909, which I think is spring green. And we're going to put this right over the indigo. To bring it back to green so it doesn't look too blue. Nope, I'm getting a little carried away with that color. That's okay. All right, same with up here. Very nice. All right, then let's take our black and just get the deepest, darkest areas. Not too much of this, but I do want a little bit of that really deep color. There we go. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Okay, then we can kind of, let's see, let's take this true green again. And we'll kind of help blend it out. I'm gonna leave some highlight kind of areas right there in the middle, like right here. And up here, I'm gonna leave a little bit of a highlight just right here. It's really, really pretty. Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna take this Celadon, I don't never know if this is Celadon, like celery, or Celadon green. It's Celadon, 1020. And we're just gonna kind of finish up that highlight area there with this. So pretty. Love, 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 love. Okay, now these lines around the jewelry, the edge of the jewelry, are so small that to do them with pencil is really difficult. So I'm actually going to take a metallic gel pen. This is kind of a peachy golden kind of color. I don't want it to be gold because I don't want it to play with this. So I'm picking this one. And we're going to do, just put this around the outline of her jewelry. And then we'll do this center piece as well. And it just gives it a little bit of bling. It's very pretty. And we want to do that around her headband as well. And then she has this earring that we'll do as well. And then I just want to get a touch of green. I'm going to choose the light green, I think, to put in her eye. Just like a touch. There's no room there, but just to give it an idea. Look how pretty that is. Okay, let me back this up and we'll take a look at our completed picture. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. I love her. I love how she is so just beautiful, and then she just pops off the page because we did just little things in the background. We didn't make the background too complicated, and it makes her really pop. Oh, she's so pretty. I am loving this book so much, you guys. I'll just show you. I think I showed you this in the last video, but I finished our little our Kraken over here. And then Baba Yaga. And then I am working on this Japanese spider woman as well. I was working on that while my son was taking his karate lessons. So I'm working on that as well, but I'm loving this book. I think we should, I'm just kind of in the mood, so I think we should do some more by Kirby Rosanes, but I might pick one of his other books next time, but come back and find out. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, that you find time to relax, de-stress, maybe throw some color around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!